Hello everyone, welcome. My name is MJ Pestridge. Welcome to another sim market review. Today we're looking at, from Carenado, the Grand Caravan EX version, the HD series for P3D, also available for FSX. Now, major disclaimer here, so you don't get confused. There is a link down below to the exact one that I'm reviewing today. But Carenado have brought out 3 different versions of the Grand Caravan, and the dates given for the release isn't coincide with the current version. So version 2 is the most current version, as you would expect, V2. Now there is a version 1 which both on the Carenado website is like less expensive than the version we're looking at today, which is more expensive, the EX version. On Sim Market, the EX version, okay, is like on the Carenado website, more expensive than the non-EX version. But the date of the non-EX version says November 16th, 2017, whereas this version says September 1st, 2017. So it would seem that the original version came out after this version. That isn't the case. There is also a Super Cargo Master expansion pack, which is only compatible with this version of the Grand Caravan. It's rather confusing, so if you do get this one, you can get the expansion of the Cargo Master as well, just for like €11, but that won't work with the original one. Now I have all 3. If you have all 3 and you install all 3, when you go to use one of your planes in the, say, the Cargo Master version, it will give you the old cockpit from this EX version, or rather, it will give you a different cockpit. The flight deck here is a more modernized version of a flight deck that is available in the original version. But I think, like, if you install all 3 at the same time, there is a confusion. So I kind of basically remove which one I'm not using and put it in a hanger so it doesn't get confused. So I've got my Cargo Master, I've got my Grand Caravan here, and then of course the one that I'm using right now is here, the EX. Also, another disclaimer, if you leave this plane, even if with every avionics turned off, and if you put it into its cold and dark cockpit setup, you are still draining off the battery, which is in here and is kind of always turned on. Now, obviously, if you have GSX and you ask for additional services of, say, a GPU, it will come and plug one up, but this is in a visual only. It has nothing to do with the internal systems. Now, a way around this is if you go into your folder for the Grand Caravan, and you go into your aircraft CFG file, and you scroll down to the electrical system and put in this line of code, electrical always available equals 1, it will always retain that battery for you, so you don't have to drain off your battery. So this plane, thank you very much, GSX, this plane has been here for like 10 minutes, plus the 4 minutes of this recording. So I've been sat here for about 15 minutes now. Usually, any Carenado plane, its battery drains like within, I'd say 10 minutes, and then it's dead and you have to restart it. So anyway, we are going to start this plane up. So I'll just get a quick pushback. Actually, before I do, let's have a look at the exterior model, shall we? This is a beautiful plane. Let me just get rid of that GPU unit because it's visual only. The Carenado Grand Caravan EX HD series version 2, the C208B, has it's a really beautiful model. Okay, it is highly detailed. As with every Carenado plane, you get really high definition textures. The exterior model and the interior cabins are always always beautifully made. Like, kudos to Carenado for really going into high detail on the modeling, the exterior modeling and the interior modeling. So if we hop into where the passengers sit, we can actually see how high quality, like everything looks realistic. Like, it's beautiful. If we sit in the back as well, like, it comes with screens here which don't operate, but wood looks like wood, the leather looks like leather, the seat belts look immaculate, like everything looks beautiful. Now the flight model of this plane, I'm no Grand Carenado expert, but the flight models of Carenado planes are as refined as their visual look. So what do you get with this? Now this is a special featured version 2.0, so it comes with additional things from the previous iteration. You get the Carenado G1000 PFD and MFD with autopilot control units, the GMC 710 as seen here. You get 3D knob technology for operating them, which basically is the turn here and the highlight of it, kind of like you get in the Microsoft Flight Sim. There's new landing and taxi halo effects, vibrating effect on stall and takeoff run, cold and dark option to start with. By a simple click of the button, you just bring the menu up and then you can go for ready for taxi, cold and dark, or no action. There's also a volumetric side view prop effect and a dynamic propeller shine effect, as well as 3D stereo sound and dynamic cargo pod weights. Now the weight system is basically you use the default fuel and payload manager here, so you can add whatever you want there. Of course, if you do have GSX and you request any refueling, it uses the default fueling. It doesn't have a specialized integrated fueling system. It just uses the default flight sim fueling system. What else do you get? There's 3 different wind option displays. There is high quality textures, 2K. We'll just have 100% fuel there, mate. You get 3D gauges, original high quality digital stereo sounds recorded directly from the real aircraft. Now, as with all Carenado airplanes, the sound sets I find can always be improved upon, and there is purchasable sound sets for this plane which actually make it slightly more realistic. As well as that, if you get the Acu Feel add-on as well, you can actually make it feel more realistic with sounds by adjusting the settings here to make the sound of the plane a lot more realistic. As well as that, you can also set a stall speed and a maximum speed as well, which I find advantageous. And obviously RAS Professional, or if you have the RAS, it works also with that as well. So let's get a pushback and let's go for a flight, basically. Included in the package as well, as you can see, I'm using the blank livery, the HD blank livery, but you also get 5 other liveries, and of course there is a whole wealth of liveries available from the freeware market and some payware as well. It also comes with a recommended settings PDF and the G1000 PDF, as well as performance and procedures and checklist PDFs as well. It is really a full package and a brilliant version of this plane. I highly recommend getting it. It is really, really nice. The pilot door can be opened up. You can now open up the baggage door.
Engines clear, start at will.
You can open up passenger doors where the passengers would be getting on, which is on this side. You can also remove the cargo pod if you want, which we'll do. There's also a liquid ice protection tank as well, which can be added or taken away. And then of course you've got your static elements, which I don't think work when you're pushing back. And as well as that, there is VC Windows, which is the virtual cockpit windows. Come with their own. If I bring up that menu again, come with their own. If you notice that tint there, it's like a reflections basically. You can turn that on and off, as well as the reflections for the instruments if you wish. Really nice. Right, let's get this plane going. I'll get this ready for taxi. And we'll get this plane all started up, just so we can show it in flight. And there we go. It's all started. It's all ready to go. Put my
set parking brakes.
Set parking brakes. Thank you very much.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Yeah, we got a good engine start. Right, so let's do these lights here. We've got taxi lights will be going on, the strobe, the nav, the beacon. We'll have cabin, seat belts, no smoking. Actually, turn that cabin off. We don't need any de-icing stuff. That's all set. As well as that, you can also turn on the lights for your avionics and everything here.
Unlocking gear.
Propeller condition lever. Set that to 100.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
On. There we go. Hey, oxygen. Turn that on. We're going to need that. We're going to be going high, guys. We'll be flying high. Okay, here we go. Let's see, where are we?
Left is clear, right is clear.
We're here in the French Polynesia area. Somewhere. Oh, runway's just there. Okay. Right. Clear on the right. Kenko's on the left. Come on, mate. When you're ready. Ooh, hello. Look at that. Nice little Microsoft Flight Simulator cruise ship there. Beautiful. Right, let's get out of here. Flaps. Set the flaps. Flaps set for takeoff. Beautiful animations. Right, let's go.
Approaching 07.
This plane is perfect. Right, taxi lights off, landing lights on.
7.
Rock and roll. This Here we go. This plane is perfect for, you know, island hopping, little cargo runs. Obviously the gear don't come up, so nothing happens if you try. Flaps up. Beautiful sound. I'm just gonna go buzz that gonna go buzz the look at that water cruise ship. We're gonna go fly over the cruise ship and then we'll head over around this island somewhere in the French Polynesia we are. Over revving the engine a little bit. Don't want to kill it. This is like some sort of Disney cruise ship. Yo, Captain! Oh, we'll get a helicopter to land on your cruise ship there, mate. Hey? How's it going, everyone? Hey! Right. We'll get some height. and then we'll do some stalls to test out the stall system on here. Obviously it's got a full autopilot here, which I could set if I wanted to, but you know, I like to hand fly it. Now, I am inside P3D version 5. This isn't natively supported for P3D version 5. If you look on the Sim Market or the Carenado website, it basically states FSX P3D version 2, 3, 4 and Steam compatible. I don't know why it says Steam. I suppose if you have FSX through Steam. But for P3D, it only goes up to version 4. But there is a patch, and I'm going to place that patch inside my Discord. There is a link down below. All it really does is the patch installs the sort of Navigraph stuff. It doesn't actually make it like work any better with version 5. It does work with version 5 as much as it works with version 4. And that's because basically the installation is kind of the same. So it's just the pathway which is different. But you can install it into version 5 and fully use it, and it works absolutely fine. Right, so we are going to do a bit of a stall. Here we go. Ready? Engine down. And pull up. There's the stall. Whoa. And we're going down. And there we go. Beautiful. Now, of course, I can make the shaking on that stall a lot worse if I sort of tone down that and then turn up that. I can actually make the stall seem worse than it actually is. Let's do this when we're not over land though. And there's the stall activation. Wah! We're in a flat spin. Whoa, dude. Pitch down, pitch down. Oh, dude. Whoa! Extreme close-up. There you go. Obviously, again, the passenger view. If we go here, you can actually see what it would be like to fly as a passenger. Or if I'm flying the plane, you can actually see what it's like to die as a passenger. Do you reckon I could land the plane through this window perspective? Without knowing my speed or altitude or anything? There's the runway there. Obviously, you can see the you know, frame rate on the sim isn't, you know, that much drastic either. Doesn't take much of a hit. Alright, let's get in the cockpit and let's go land this plane, shall we? Right. Coming in for landing, folks. Runway in sight. Got the first stage of flaps down. We're coming in. Something tells me I'm overspeeding as the plane is shaking. Yep. Let's kill that speed. Idle the engine. There we go. Right, another stage of flaps. Perfect for island hopping, or if you're just learning to fly and you need sort of a single engine plane that has a bit more beef in it than a Cessna. This is the perfect one. A little bit of a steep dive, but luckily the plane doesn't come with any sort of, you know, if you crash it, your next flight, it's messed up. You know, you've got to sort of get in the maintenance hangar. It doesn't come with anything like that, so we're okay. Here we go. Coming in. Oh man. This is like Cocktail the movie, this is. There. There we go. Oh, yeah, baby. There we go. That's how you do that. Right. Flaps up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please extinguish all your firearms and cigarettes. Put the trays back in the upright position. We have survived this flight. Welcome to wherever we are. We hope you enjoy your stay, and if you do want to fly with us again, make sure you get your life insurance sorted first. Alright? Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this review. I really highly recommend the Carenado Grand Caravan. 3 different versions you get, 3 different versions are available. This is version 2, there is a version 1, and a cargo, super cargo master version available. They'll give you hours upon hours of fun group flights with your mates on FLIGHTSIM. As well as that, it's really easy to master. It's a single engine plane, but it's a step up from a Cessna into it's like the middle ground between the multi-engine and the single engine. As always, I run a giveaway on my channel for €50 of sim market vouchers. If you want to be in with a chance to win those, all you have to do is be a subscriber on my channel. Put the taxi lights on. is be a subscriber on my channel, leave a comment down below in any of my P3D videos, and at the last Friday of every month during the Rate My Plate Away live vlogs, I announce the winners and send out the vouchers. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oh, look at that ship over there.